In this video, we are going to continue to study for our quarterfinal. So let's get started. All right, we're going to start with our math starter, Brooke. So we have the same situation we've been working with all week. Brooke charges an $8 fee and has a additional fee of $10 per hour. Eli charges a $6 appointment fee and $13 per hour. If they both worked a 4-hour appointment last week, who made more money? All right, so let's start with Brooke. So we need to figure out how much did they each make for 4 hours. All right, so Brooke has an $8 fee plus $10 per hour. So we need to multiply 10 by the number of hours. If she worked 4 hours, we're going to plug in a 4 for the hours. 10 times 4 would give us $40. That's her hourly fee, plus the $8 appointment fee. That is $48. All right, now let's look at Ellie. Ellie has a $6 fee plus $13 per hour. If I plug in 4 for the number of hours, if she worked 4 hours, 13 times 4 would give us 52, plus $6 gives us $58. So Ellie made more money. And this is because you guys should be explaining that how you got the amount for 4 hours for both of them. Therefore, my response is Ellie. All right, so please make sure that you fill this in and then fill in any others from the week if you missed one and submit. This is our last starter of the week, so you need to click submit. All right. So just a couple of things. All week 8 homework is due tomorrow. Number 4 is tonight, so make sure you complete that. They are all Linkits. The codes are all in the assignment descriptions. Please make sure you return headphones and pencils neatly at the end of class, that your baskets are neat and in your desk, and your chairs are straight and pushed in, and your desks are straight. Make sure everything is neat, and again, please submit those math starters if you have not already. And be good for the sub. All right, today we're going to be talking about equivalent expressions and greatest common factor. So with that being said, let's get started. All right, Alyssa has 30 cupcakes already baked, and she will bake an additional 6 cupcakes per hour. Alyssa wrote the expression to represent the amount of cupcakes she will have. Sorry about that. After X hours, so this needs to be changed to an X. So that's her expression, the 6 per hour plus the 30 she already has, which is equivalent to the student's expression. All right, we know that she is not adding together 6 and 30 to get 36 because 1 is a constant and 1 is a variable term, so they can't go together. Again, with the 18x, that doesn't show that she's already baked 30. You need a constant. Now let's look at these two. We have outside terms multiplied by inside terms. That means we can use the distributive property. All right, so 6 times x is 6x. Remember, when we distribute, we multiply the outside factor by both inside factors. 6 times 30 would be 180. So that does not match. This one has a constant of 180. This one has a constant of 30. Now let's do option D. We have 6 times x, which gives us 6x. We then have 6 times 5, which gives us 30, which does match. If I use the distributive property, I get 6x plus 30, which is our original expression. All right, let's keep going. 2 plumbers are working together. The main plumber gets $80 per hour and the assistant gets $10 per hour. They wrote the expression 80H plus 10H to show how much they make together, or their total. Which expression is equivalent? All right. So I know that 80H and 10H are like terms because they both have the same variable. That means we can add them together. 80H's and 10H's make 90H's, or 90 per hour, which would be option C. It's not option A because we're multiplying the number of hours times how much they make. We're not squaring anything, so B and D are out. It is 90H. If one makes $80 per hour, the other makes $10 per hour. That is 90 per hour together, which is option C. All right, let's keep going. Which of the following is less than 16 over 5? So 16 over 5 is 16 divided by 5. 5 goes into 16 3 times. Subtract, you get 1. And then we're not going to just say remainder 1. We're in 6th grade now. So we express our remainder as a decimal. All right. Bring down your 0. 5 times 2 is 10. So 16 over 5 is equal to 3.2. Now let's simplify these fractions. 16 over 4 is 4. 18 over 3 is 6. Now, which of these values is less than 3.2? That would be option D. 3.1 is less than 3.2. All right, let's keep going. Which of the following is equivalent to 12p minus 4p? Again, these are like terms, so we can subtract them. They are like terms because they both have the same variable p. If I have 12 peas or 12 plums and take away 8 plums, I have 4 plums left. That would be, 4 peas. 12 plums, take away 4 plums, you have 8 plums left. I had 4 on the brain because I knew that's 8 on the brain because I knew that would be the answer. All right, so that would be 8p. We know it's not 8 because we need our variable. We know that it is not 16p because we're not adding. And then 12 times 4 would be 48. And then 12 times p would be 12p. 48 minus 12p also doesn't make sense. We are left with 12p minus 4p equals 8p. All right, more equivalent expressions. We have 2 times 6x plus 7. First, I see an outside factor and a group. I'm going to multiply the outside factor by both terms in the group. 2 times 6x would give us 12x's. 2 times 7 would give us 14. So I have 12x plus 14. So that's my first one. I know it's not b because that would mean that we didn't multiply the second term and we have to multiply both terms. I know it's not e because we need a constant there somewhere. We're not adding 12 and 14 to get 26x's. That's not how it works. And 8x plus 9 doesn't have anything to do with anything. But option D here does work because we have 2 6x plus 7's here. Remember, when you multiply something by 2, that means you add it to itself. Like 2 times 3 is the same as 3 plus 3. When you multiply something by 2, you repeatedly add it. So that would be option D. This is showing that you have 2 6 plus 7's. All right, let's keep going. Which of the following are classified as integers? Remember that integers have to be whole values. They are not fractions or decimals. So I see 3/4 is a fraction, so that doesn't work. And negative 1.7 has a decimal. That doesn't work. I am left with -8, which is an integer. It's a whole value. 2 is an integer, and -9 is an integer because they are all whole values. It does not matter if they are positive or negative. They just have to be whole. All right, let's keep going. Use the number line to plot -2.8. So I know that -2.8 is the same as -2 and 8/10, if I read that out, which is the same as -2 and 4/5 if I simplify. So write it out using place value, -2 and 8/10. If I simplify that 8/10 by dividing both of those by 2, I get -2 and 4/5. We can see here that the number line is divided into fifths. So I'm going to start at -2, and I am going to hop backwards because it's -4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be my -2 and 8/10. Again, because -2 and 8/10 is the same as -2 and 4/5 if I simplify it. I start at -2 and then I hop to the left or backwards another 4/5 because it is negative. If it's positive, you hop to the right. If it's negative, you hop to the left. All right. Last problem. And we've actually already done this as a math starter before, so let's just go through this quickly. A bracelet maker has red string measuring 28 inches in length and a blue string measuring 49 inches in length. She wants to cut the string into equal lengths, meaning she wants to cut them into the same length and the largest possible length. We need the GCF. What is the largest number you can divide both of these by? All right, for 28, I have 1 times 28, 2 times 14. 3 doesn't work, but we have 4 times 7. 5 doesn't work, 6 doesn't work, and then we already have 7. 49, we have 1 times 49, and then we have 7 times 7. Those are the only factors of 49. The largest number I see in both of these is 7. So the largest possible length she can cut is 7 inches. Because 7 is the largest number, you can divide both of those by. All right, we are going to stop here. Now you are going to do some practice on Linkit. Please work your hardest. This is a classwork assignment. Please, you are doing the Q1 final review number 4 Linkit first. Then after you finish that, you may start homework number 4. But please complete the classwork first. After that, you can work on homework number 4 and any other homeworks from the week. All right, bye guys.